Now, I'm going to do what I can, guys, because, yeah, I still got the chest infection. I did do the match reaction last night because I thought, let me just do it today. But yeah, last night's game, I mean, Jesus Christ. Sporting Lisbon 1, Arsenal 5 in the UEFA Champions League. Match reaction, let's get Fam, like, I'm struggling. We played these man off the park. I hope you can hear me good. This is not live, by the way. This is not live. So those of you watching this as a premiere, this is not live. But Jesus, I'm gonna have to limit more words just so that I'm not pushing it. But I did not expect us last night. I didn't even expect us to win the game. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't expect Arsenal to win last night. In my match preview, I said 1-1. I tweeted just before the match started. I want to go for an Arsenal win and Martinelli to score. And the reason why I went for Martinelli to score is because he was a player that missed the penalty or had the penalty saved against Sporting last time we played him and it was in Europa League at the Emirates Stadium. But fam, last night, Jesus, from start to finish, really, there was literally a patch from the start of the second half till we were on the brink of scoring our fourth goal before we got the penalty, where it was all Sporting and we didn't know what to do. Otherwise, it was all us. Martinelli with a goal assisted by Urian Timber. I'm looking at that team that played last night, and I now understand why Arteta made the changes that he made against Nottingham Forest. I should have known, really, but I'll say because Kai Havertz wasn't involved in that game. But this is what I like to see. Different players. You had some different players playing, starting and whatever against Forest that did against Sporting, right? And the way we played was the same. We played even better against Sporting, actually. And that's what I like to see. Because what this shows, if we keep doing this, is that we're not just relying on the same 11 all the time. And that's what I like to see, man. That's that shit I like to see. Second goal. My mind's gone blank. Kai Havertz assisted. Because I wouldn't say Saka. Because obviously when the ball came to him, he knocked it across the box. That's why I was thinking Saka. I kept thinking, no, he scored the fourth. Kai Havertz with a second goal, with a tap-in, assisted by Saka. We were running right. When at first, when we scored, Man City did the same thing to them. But I knew, even though I didn't believe we'd win the game, initially at first, I knew if we lost, we wouldn't lose 4-1. Like, one thing I knew, I didn't think we were going to go there and lose like Man City did in that fashion. You know what I mean? But I thought Sporting would be tough, and I thought we were only good enough to get a draw there. Turns out I was way off. Jesus Christ. But we were all over these, man. Third goal, man like Gabriel, a header from the corner, assisted by Rice. Man pulls out the Eucharist celebration. These man are somewhere else, you know. I'm telling you. These man are somewhere else. And they even Saka bust the Eucharist celebration behind him now. Oh, that's funny. That's hopefully that's a indication to Eucharist. Look, come to us, fam, because you know we also like to do ban on the side. But while I've got onto the 3 goals, because obviously it was 3-0 at half time, I'm going to talk about the first half. And the first half, Sporting Lisbon had a plan, right? But then they got punched in the mouths. That's what happened, right? These man, I could tell what their plan was when it came to Saka. Their plan was to literally run up to him, make sure you leave something on him, so that he knows that he's in for a rough night. What they failed to comprehend was the understanding between himself and Odegaard. Odegaard was the big brother that was like, fam, you don't have to be in that situation because I'm here. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Sporting came out, high guard, bell rang, high guard, head down. They came out swinging. You know what I mean? But they tasted that job. They tasted it. And they're like, fam, this could get peak right now. And then they were just there with their hands up. And they weren't throwing anything. And we were just toying with them at this point. Now, it got to a point where this is when it was 2-0, where I was thinking, why are we playing like we're 4-0 up? You're being too calm. You know, let's take our chances as if it's 0-0. Because they were there for the taking. Gyökeres won't do anything. And he's their star boy. He's the main guy. He won't do anything. We were stopping it. Anything they tried doing, couldn't do it. Couldn't even hold possession at home. In that hostile environment. They couldn't do it. I mean, Arsenal play that home side. How do we've got a shocking record at Portugal? How do we go there and do that? You know what I mean? You'd expect us to do that at the Emirates. You see what I'm saying? But we were just all over them. They literally, these men could literally not handle us whatsoever. We couldn't. I was amazed. Jesus. Now, half time, obviously, I'm struck at half time. Man, like Big Mags, Gabriel with a header to make it 3-0. Buses out the Gyökeres celebration, which I thought was bare funny. And then, it's half time. Now, we know that. Just give me a moment. Now, I didn't know when you pause recording and then you resume it, it plays the intro again. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that. I'm thinking, why has it done that? I haven't deleted everything that I've done. And now I don't plan on going back in and cutting things out. Hence why you've got the pause button there and everything like that. But yeah, thanks, StreamYard. I mean, anyways, as I was saying, Sporting we knew, the Sporting, we're going to go into half time like, fam, this ain't good enough. And we know that the manager there is going to tell them, give them what for, because it's like, you're 3-0 down at home. You second in the Champions League, these men were. These men are Portuguese champions and everything like that. That's unacceptable. If I was a Sporting fan, I'd be fuming. There's no excuse for this. As you know, looking at it from the point of view of a Sporting fan, I would assume they would be like, "This ain't good enough. How you losing 3-0 at half time to Arsenal? Blah blah blah." But obviously, they are the fans have whatever standards they have and whatever it is. But we knew they were going to come out, and we saw it against Man City how these men came out, and then they came out high guard, head down, chin down, and they came out swinging, and they were catching us, fam. I'm not gonna lie, right? These men were catching. You see what I'm saying? They were catching us, and we at some stages we were like, we can't handle this, and we started taking our foot off the pedal, and it's like we were just stood there with our arms up, but our chin's not really down, but we're not really doing the most to block the incoming punches. You know what I mean? We're not even on the offense or anything like that. That's what was happening. If I was to describe this match last night as a boxing fight, I think I'd be able to do it quite good, quite accurately anyway. You know what I mean? And then they forced the corner because Ryan made a good save from the shot from one of their players, and then the score from the corner. Now I felt all our players tonight were exceptional. My only issue was I felt Calafiori could have done more to prevent the goal. He was the one marking the player that scored. Other than that, didn't have a problem with anything from what I saw. I felt all the players did. I think because we were so good on the offense and the defense, anything else in between, I don't know. You probably might miss some stuff that maybe might be red flags or something. Sporting were shocking, but let's not act like anybody would have gone there and won 5-1 like that. Now they go get their goal, so it's 3-1. You know what I mean? And they're hyped up, which you'd expect. So then we knew now we can't be messing about like this. And then we went on attack, won the penalty because I got too eager. And that player that took out Odegaard for us to get a penalty, which Saka ultimately scored. He's looking not to be sent off. I'm just going to jump the gun and say it right now. If that's an Arsenal player, right, we're 3-1 down, after being 3-0 down, and we're 3-1 down, and an Arsenal player did that, was already on a booking, and took out a player from behind, penalty and everything like that. I don't know. And well, then again, I'm only going by the last few decisions that ones that have. I won't say cost us because it's up to us to play good, but did we get that benefit of doubt? The last time we got benefit of doubt like that I remember was Declan Rice against West Ham when we lost 2-0 at home. That's only benefit of the doubt. But yeah, we score 4-1, and again back to head down, chin down, but these men weren't swinging anymore. Just like the first half, and they were just taking hits, and we were getting through the guard. Now, Sporting they played better in the second half than they did in the first half. They played better in the second half overall, but not good enough. If we had Victor Gyökeres and we played against that Sporting side like that, he'd have had a field day with the form that he's on. He would have had a field day against that defence. I'm hoping we sign him, either him or Isak. If this club signs Gyökeres or Isak in January, I will literally believe this club actually wants to win the league this season. That's what will make me believe, okay, this club does actually want to if we do that. But we won't, because what I can see happening is we'll be on form maybe December through to January, or in January throughout January. Our forwards will our forwards are going to pick up form so much to the point where thinking of buying a striker in January is pointless. That's what happened. Watch. Havertz will continue to score, which I ain't going to complain. So will Big Gabs. Saka, we all know what Saka does. Trossard, he'll do what he does. And Jesus might get in on the act as well. And then Sterling might even kick in. Telling you that's what will happen. And this fan base, it is. This fan base is going to be like, oh, we don't need a striker. That's what will happen. Anyways, right? Because, you know, I'm rambling a bit too much and I don't want to waste the energy that I've got. I'm trying to utilize it because of this chest infection, right? The fifth goal, 2 subs combined, Mikel Moreno and Leandro Trossard. Moreno took a shot, right, which the keeper saved, but it bounced up and Trossard headed it in. That's the best thing Moreno did last night. Because before that, I'm thinking to myself, why is this guy here? I mean, he was sloppy on the ball. I don't know what he's good at. But I saw him do that and I thought to myself, right, I even said, Moreno, just do that. Just get the ball, get in the position, shoot. You might score. Just bare minimum shoot on target. Bare minimum. Because it's either going in, it's getting saved, and out for a corner, or what happened last night. Do that. Just do that. Because then that's what you'll be known for. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna complain. You know what I mean? But we schooled them. The defense, solid. Obviously, that, you know, it's a pity we didn't keep a clean sheet, because it would have been a big statement if we kept a clean sheet. But yeah, when that goal went in from them, I thought, oh, here we go. But yeah, boys, last night, I mean, otherwise I've got no complaints. Man like Big E came on, Ethan Wanyere. You know, so it's good now that we're actually seeing him getting involved. Sterling was going to come on, but then we scored that 5th goal. And we changed it to Kiwior instead, which I can understand Arteta doing. Because this is basically a matter of defend what you have now. But, yeah, I mean, Don DeMarco for the players and Arteta as well. Don't say the set piece coach, everything like that. But Arteta as well. Because I ain't going to be one of those where I'll criticise Arteta when things aren't going right. But when he's, you know, getting results like this and we're seeing improvements and we're seeing, you know, what's going on kind of thing at the moment, I'm not going to take that away from him as if he's got nothing to do with it. I mean, that would be disingenuous of me to do that. You know what I mean? Because then how can I blame him for when it's not going right, and I'm not giving him credit when it's going right? You know what I mean? So yeah, onwards and upwards to West Ham away, which, going by our current form, I would like to believe we'll go to West Ham and win. Going by our current form, and then the interesting game will be against Man United, against Ruben
10
Amorim. You know what I mean? Ruben 10 Amorim. That's what I'm calling him. Until he lapses Ten Hag, he's 10 Amorim to me. But anyways, people might say, "Oh well, you wouldn't have beaten Sporting 5-1 if Ruben
10
Amorim was there. We wouldn't have beaten him that score. Oh, okay, that's fine. But if Arsenal were to then go beat Man United next week, then what? Because that would have meant we slaughtered his team he created, and then beating him, controlling a new side. You know what I mean? We'll have to see what happens when it comes down to that. But anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, follow all the socials. The link is in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next stream, which will be my match preview for the West Ham game. And I hope I've got rid of this chest infection by then. But we'll have to see. Anyways, catch you guys in a bit. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.